Everybody, hope you're all doing good today. Today's YouTube video is a little bit different than what you're probably used to that I'm doing, and as far as fishing goes. But what I'm going to talk about today is going to definitely directly affect and help your fishing, and that is keeping your body in shape. Keeping your body in shape, for those long days on the water, particularly if you fish a lot of tournaments. And I sort of wanted to go over a little bit of my routine. I'm 58 years old. I've been involved in working out and martial arts for many years, yoga to some extent too. And I've been able to, continue this sport for fishing it for over 35 years full-time professionally, and still, with no injuries and not having any physical limitations at my age even that keeps me from competing. And, I think there's some things to that you can do with that helps everybody, because, that's one of the things about this sport. You can compete in it up into your 80s. Roland Martin turned 80 this week, I think, and he's still competing. So I think staying physically fit is very important, not only to your fishing, but for your overall health. And just want to sort of show you what my routine a little bit, and, maybe it'll motivate you or give you some ideas to try it on your own. So here we go. Okay, everybody, the first one I'm going to recommend today is a simple arm curl. Now, curls are one of my favorite exercises as far as helping you out in the boat, because it makes everything so much easier. Driving the boat, fighting that steering wheel in rough water, getting in and up out of the seat, pulling that trolling motor up all the water, making repeated casts for 12 hours, and generally it's just a good exercise. So I usually start out with the bar. What I usually do is I'll have, probably do 3 sets, 10 repetitions. And then starting out with one weight, then I'll move up, maybe 10 pounds and do another 3 sets with 10 repetitions. But just nice and simple like this. You really feel that in your biceps. And this is a really good exercise for being able to function and moving around in the boat every day. Okay, the next exercise I do is using the resistance sled. And this is a cardio activity, which is really important as far as keeping your endurance up on the water, being able to fish those long hours without getting too fatigued. And the reason I like the sled is it offers a tremendous amount of cardio benefits, and it builds muscle too. And it keeps me from running, because I hate running. I like the way it feels, but I just don't like it. And a lot of people I know that run have a lot of issues with their joints and knees and that type of stuff. So I'd highly recommend finding a gym that has one of these resistance sleds, which are really hard to pull. It's a good workout when you do it, but I'll sort of show you how it goes a little bit. And that didn't look like a whole lot, but I promise you, with the resistance that's on that, you feel that after about 6 or 7 links of the gym with that. So give the resistance sled a try. I think you really like the effects of it. Next exercise I want to show you here is the pull down on the lateral pull down machine. Now this is a really good exercise for fishing on top of it too, because it really works out your biceps and your triceps, your shoulders and your traps. And all this are really important muscle groups as far as in the mechanics of fishing, the actual movement of in the boat, whether it be, operating the trolling motor to making the cast, retrieving lures, setting the hook, all that type of stuff. So it really conditions the upper body to give you a lot of additional strength that you need to make those 2,000-3,000 casts a day, set the hook and get those fish in the boat. So here's how it goes here. I usually do, again, like 6 sets of 10 with varying weights on it. And finally, one of the last things I'd recommend is some good yoga stretches. And there's a lot of them different ones out there. I just recommend Googling some basic yoga postures, because that flexibility is, I think the flexibility and that freedom of movement like that is one of the most important things to avoiding neck problems, back problems, particularly if you ride a lot in rough water in the boat. And that's one of the things that I see a lot of guys that have been doing this for a long time, and they're moving around like they're all stoved up, crippled up. They got back surgeries, and stretching and being able to maintain that flexibility is critical. And I got started in this when I was in martial arts in my 20s, and that was a big part of the martial arts program, was the flexibility. And that's one thing that stayed with me. And I stretch every single day with a variety of yoga postures. So I could show you a bunch of them here, but it's probably just as easy to Google it and get some basics ones down there. But anyway, I do a lot more than that, what I showed you in the gym. But those basic exercises that I showed you, the arm curls, the resistance sled, pull down lats, and the stretching is going to go a long way into making you a lot more comfortable on the water, and to be able to fish years and years without any injuries and not having the fatigue that a lot of people have. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this a little bit different, and keep those comments coming to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it, and I'll be back soon with another one. See ya.